If you saw my last little short video talking about Khalees complaining that Beyonce sampled one of her songs from her first album, Beyonce sampled a song and put it on this new album, Renaissance. We're going to get into that in a second. So with that being said, I didn't know Beyonce was coming out with an album. Matter of fact, I knew she was coming out with an album. I didn't know it was dropping so soon. So with that being said, I said, you know what? Let me listen to this album and do a review. So I was playing Fortnite, and with these headphones right here, these are great. These are the Turtle Beach Stealth 700s. They're video gaming headphones. They're not studio headphones or anything, but they give you a great option to multitask. I was literally able to play Fortnite while listening to Beyonce's album in full surround sound stereo, which was awesome. So let's get right into it. A link in the description is going to be for these in the description because these are some dope ass headphones. If you don't know who I am, my name is D-Rel. This is Rel's Rants Reloaded. Let's get right into it. So Beyonce just released her album. Apparently it was leaked, and if it was leaked, I just seen that on Twitter. She was like, they leaked it before it was supposed to come out, I guess, on all streaming platforms. You know, people aren't buying albums anymore. So people were able to listen to it before it officially launched on Apple and Spotify, this, that, and the third. So I just listened to it about an hour ago. And here's my dig on it. The album name is Renaissance. It is what it is. It's a Renaissance album if you want to take it there. Beyonce's always going to get a sort of a pass because she can sing. Very talented singer, legend status. But the album, to me, in my opinion, was a 3-mic, maybe 3.5 mic album. It wasn't that good. And when you're an artist of this nature and this stature, you're on that legend level, you have the funds to force feed people music that's really mediocre. The lead single, what is it, Take My Soul? It's not that good. But being who she is, they're able to get this money for these budgets and force it down radio and force it down Sirius XM and force it on TV and force it and put it in front of you so you just go to hear it. It's like a chant. You're going to break my soul. Everybody's going to know it. It's going to be something that you're really not a fan of, but if you're a little bit drunk and you're in a club or you're in your car, don't drink and drive, by the way, but you're gonna just either turn the channel or just go with it. The album is okay. It's a Beyonce album. Beyonce, to me, in my opinion, never had those great albums. She'll have certain songs on the albums that will be huge hits. Some will be misses, and then the rest of the album will just be eh. This is one of those albums. Like, the name of the album is Renaissance, and I take it for what it is or what I feel it is. It's a Renaissance album. You have a lot of go-go music, calypso music, that boom, 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 boom. I call it that 70s Studio 54 bisexual drug music. That's what it sounds like to me. This is going to be one of those albums where people are taking things like ecstasy and really feeling themselves and vibing. There's really no real deep message to the album. It was out of the album, it was only 2 songs that really had me while I was playing the game, that had me like, oh, this is all right. The first one was Cut It Off. To me, that was a dope song. I was like, okay, I'm vibing to it. It had me in a mood where I was like, oh, okay, I could deal with this. This is all right. And remember, like I said, this is Beyonce. She's always going to get a pass because she is a strong, powerful singer. And with the production on it, the album was mixed down good. The production is good. The beats are good. It comes through in the headphones and in the car. It comes through as a solid album. Then you have like the bridge sections and the choruses and the things that, you know, her layering her voice over, a lot of reverb and ad lib so it sounds melodic and stuff like that. You always go to get that out of a Beyonce album. The next song that was pretty all right, it was okay, was Church Girl. And then after that, the rest of the album was just like, eh. And if you look at the album, like I said, I think it just dropped today. You look on Apple Music and there's always a star by the songs that are being played the most. And Break My Soul is the only song that has a star by it. Due to the fact that this is the first day or it just released, there might be some other stars on that album a couple of weeks from now. And that goes off of how many plays it's been getting from people around the world who listen to that song. And that's just on Apple Music. I don't know if they do it on Spotify. But overall, like I said, you had the old 70s feel to it with some songs, with a kind of modern up-tempo R&B swing to it. It's like the album was trying to go in a whole bunch of different directions. What I think needs to happen is Beyonce might need to take a break for a while. Get the band back together. Do a Destiny's Child album. Go back to basics. I see a lot of artists are trying to reinvent the music industry and sounds. That last Drake album, and I think I'm going to do a review on that album, was total garbage. And to me, that was another hippie type, bisexual, fist pumping, calypso slash disco slash type vibe album. To me, it seems like these albums that Drake came out with and this album that Beyonce just came out with, some of them songs could have went to Madonna. They're in that Vogue era type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it was a video with a car salesman, and he was a gay dude, and he jumped out the back seat and he's chanting something. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. And it's that kind of vibe, just chanting and going with it and dancing and freeing yourself, and it's different. I don't think that a lot of the Beyonce fans, well, you know what? Beyonce has a huge fan base, and when artists have huge fan bases, you can come out with a fucking album that you're just humming on and your loyal fans will defend it. But some people will be like, this is okay, it's all right. My question is, who's A&R and who is the person that is laying out all of these songs? Who is the person that is sitting down at the table and saying, these are the songs, you're going to the studio, we're going to record 40 songs, we're going to pick 18, 19 of the best songs and create a full album. Like, the album's mixed good. It is a good transition album, meaning the songs that come right after each other that give you a good 60 to 70 minutes of music to where you could say, okay, this is what she put together for a album, for her content, for her project. But to me, it was like a three mic album. It wasn't that great. It's nothing to call home about. And I love music, whether it's rap, R&B, rock and roll. A hit's a hit. And when you're listening to music, in my opinion, when you don't feel that fuzzy feeling inside, and you don't get those goosebumps and those chills, it gets kind of off. It's like, I'll accept it. It's what's in the market right now. There might be better stuff out. You know, some of this stuff was just forced down your throat because it's who it is. That Come and Break My Soul song is not that great, but it will be literally placed in videos, commercials, TV ads. It's one of those things where you are such an established artist and you have this much pull and influence, you can just do that and get it put where you want it to be put. But but the overall vibe of the album is okay. Like I like the production, the beats transition. There's a long progression in a lot of the beats. Like when I mean progression, it means the beat will start real slow. It'll just, give you the core elements of it, and then it'll progress and bring more sounds in with hooks and just added sounds, added strings and arrangements to the music. And a lot of those songs are like that. Like they'll start boom, 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 and then that'll be for about 2-3 minutes, and then the initial sound will come in, and then the song will grow. But it was an overall album. This is the second Beyonce album that I've ever listened to back and forth. I'm really not a big fan of Beyonce the singer. I'm a big fan of Beyonce the person, the woman, Mrs. Carter, but that's not neither here nor there. But as far as her making albums, I've always said that I can't recall a Beyonce album that was just a full-blown, front-to-end perfect album like a Usher Confessions album, or just those albums that are just like literally classics. Like you have classics on the album, but I mean like the whole album is a classic. Like you go to play it when it launches, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, it's going to, like a Mary J. Blige, My Life. Those albums that withstand the test of time. Beyonce is just a different animal. Everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? I think that they need to scale it back a little. Maybe let's do a Destiny's Child album. Let's give the fans what they might want. And then you can break out and do your solo Beyonce stuff again. Rels Rants Reloaded. If you like the video, like, subscribe, share, leave your comments in the comment section. Again, these Turtle Beaches, these are the joints. These are good, decent headphones. If you're playing video games and you want to listen to music from your phone, it's a good option. I've never seen that before. It probably could be done on other premium headsets, but that's the first one that I've got, and I love it. Also, just like, subscribe, share. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.